Good morning, everybody. Here is the cucumbers that we planted May 16th. They are very, very nice cucumbers. As you can see, we have really nice stems there. This guy has just been, and literally since the sun has come out, it seems like they're not as droopy. It's been raining quite a bit out here. So yeah. Anyway, we've acquired a tomato plant, which had a tomato at the very bottom, but we took him off. He was already red, and just kind of causing some. But here's one, there's two, there's three, and we have another one forming there. So this tomato plant has been doing really good. Here is the ghost pepper plant. As we can see, there is not a lot on here as of yet, but we're getting there. We got we got a couple little things trying to pop out there. But he's really healthy looking, pretty bushy. Down here, don't mind this. This is just the pruning of the strawberry plants and the bell peppers, because we have 4 bell peppers. Anyway, let me show you the strawberries. What they looked like prior to this was amazing. Justin stuck a runner in the ground and has now produced 2 more strawberry plants. So we definitely have to get another buck for them. Here is our spinach. As I said before, they are just now starting to peek through. Peek through there. And again, I don't know why, but the seeds keep coming unearthed. And I really believe it's because of all this dang water. So I don't have to water these plants for a while because they have been drenched. Here, anyway, what we were doing was pruning, and it was these guys that we were pruning a lot of, because you see how they're bushy at the top, minus this Cajun plant. So this is a Cajun bell pepper, spicy, and I have about 4. I have one, 2, 3, and a 4th plant here with more flowers growing. Little buds. So it's bushy all over, sorta. And then I have this bush. It's my yellow bell pepper plant. Now, as you can see, it's very bushy at the top, pretty long. So what I did was I pruned here so that we could try to force new growth here, because it's very long and stocky with very little growth. This guy's sucking up all the energy, but he's so big now, I don't see the point in trying to tear him up. This guy is our red bell pepper plant. At first, it had not a single thing on it. It was scrawny as can be. But as you can see, we have 2. And I have pruned it as well. Well, hopefully I'm putting the camera where you can see. I've pruned it as well right there. So we're hoping we can force more bush. Now this is our big Bertha plant, the crown jewel. It's our guinea pig. When we got it, it had none of that. None of the small leaves here. It had none of this. So what I did was I pruned it. And it started to force this. Well, the problem is it wasn't doing much of anything after that. So what I did was I kept a couple of the big leaves. I kept 3. And my suggestion would be not to prune it until it has this, because it's going to take, I don't think it's going to take forever, but I wouldn't prune it until then. So what I did was I cut at the Y shape, and let me see if I can find something that has the Y. So here, you see where it looks like a Y? You prune directly under that, forcing the plant not to send all of the nutrients and chemicals it needs to produce to the top. You want it to go all around the bottom. So this is our guinea pig. We have completely topped him, basically. We've taken all of that and made it this, and in a slanted motion so that it wouldn't pool, water wouldn't pool right there. So yeah, here's our guy, and we are hoping that he does well. But I think he is, because that first prune, literally I didn't take off anything. Really, I took off this stuff right here. And I got this. All of this, there's none of this here prior to me doing that. So with that, I think we're forcing him to bush. He's going to be a little bit more stockier, and leaves will grow out from everywhere. So here is hoping he's going to be a good plant. But again, cucumbers are looking great. The makings of my trellis, homemade out of bamboo. And yeah, these guys are beautiful. They are looking good. They are looking good. So anyway, that's us getting stuff together. And here's a before of the yard. Over there will be a koi pond. Somewhere in the middle of this yard there will be a blow up thing for the children. We've patched the fence, and over there's our entire garden. Eventually we will be looking good and the patio will be finished. So yeah, everything's a work in progress.